I grew up in Wisconsin. My parents were divorced when I was very young. My dad remarried as I got a little bit older and got closer to double-digit life, being 10 years old or so. I started noticing things both in the family and in the religious aspect. I was observant to not only my family, but other people were not the same outside of church as what they were inside of church. Eventually, my family life became very much turmoil, a lot of turmoil in the family. My brother was sent away when I was 12, and then I was placed in foster care when I was 14. When I first went into foster care, I was actually very angry. I didn't act out on the anger, but I was angry inside, and knowing that my dad willingly gave both my brother and I up to make his own personal choices made me very angry. Now you gotta understand my struggle, why I feel that God lets these things happen. So that's been my struggle my whole life. So I started to question my faith, even at that young age, on if God is all great and powerful, how does he let these kind of things happen to the world and to children? And why are people not the same that they seem to be on Sundays as they are the rest of the week? I moved down here in 2004 and became a law enforcement officer down here. I've actually been working at the 360 Church for probably close to 3 years. And I was sitting in the service listening to Pastor Steve talk about the pursuit of God. And it was an overwhelming feeling, which actually brought me to tears, in uniform, which was bad. But I can't really describe what the feeling was. I've always felt like I had a void, and I filled it with relationship after relationship after relationship that doesn't work out. So I'm like, this must be what I'm missing. And I'm like, instead of pursuing people, I think I need to pursue God. And that was my turning point. The reason I feel I need to be baptized is Megan and I were going through the next book, and about halfway through it talks about baptism. And it talks about your spiritual rebirth. I literally had a rebirth on that morning that I was sitting at 360 and had that overwhelming feeling come over me. Of course, when you're tiny and you get baptized, you don't understand why you're being dunked in water. But now, as an adult and going through this journey, I understand what it means to be baptized and have a spiritual rebirth. God gave us his son, Jesus, and sacrificed him to take on our sins. And we have to realize that he has done this, and he has made the ultimate sacrifice. Jesus has made the ultimate sacrifice. He gave his life for us. And we have to be able to ask for forgiveness. And I know one of the things that I have to work on, and it's going to be the hardest thing in the world to work on, is forgiveness.